So, like I was saying, management and labor, the third one, is very important. Why? Because I've seen farms in our country and also people calling me saying my workers or my lack of management on the farm made me lose a lot of goats on my farm. So make sure this part you're very serious, because these are the people, or this is how you're going to manage your farms. You understand? Make sure you train your workers. Your co-workers have to be trained. You can either take them to those farms that are experienced, or you yourself, you can do research or visit farms to get knowledge and come and teach these workers. There are some simple things that happen on your farm that shouldn't require a vet. For example, cough and flu. Cough and flu on your farm shouldn't require a vet. Just teach your farmers to give drugs to your goats. For example, tylosin for flu and cough, so that it can handle such a situation. So things like diarrhea, things like isolation of goats and so forth, these things have to be taken care by your workers. I know most of you who own goats are not always on your farms, so they always call you, this goat is this goat is this. Some of you just call a vet and you find that it's a simple injection, but for you, you're spending more than the drug, or more way than what you're supposed to spend. So your workers have to be trained, you understand? Also, getting good workers is not easy, so you have to search to make sure you get good workers. You can know when your worker is not working well at your farm. So make sure if your worker is not working well on your farm and is not reaching what is not at the level that you want, or is not doing things well at your farm, or is stealing from you, or is doing things not like the way they are supposed to do on your farm, you can always change and look for a good worker. Make sure, because if you do not get a good worker, these things are coming back to you. The cost is coming back to you. The loss is yours. So search and make sure you get a good worker. Then if you get one, even though they don't know and they are willing to work, train them. And also when vets come, they will train your kids. They train your workers. I know there are some vets who come and they do things fast. They don't want you to see what they are doing. But me, my vet, he comes and tells you why he's using this drug. He tells you what you should do the next time. He tells you the meals he has given, so that the next time he doesn't need to come. He just calls. He just comes in when things are serious. You understand? That's when he comes in. But these simple things he has taught us, and also me, because I made my research before doing goat farming, I know most of the things. I don't know all, but I know most of the things. So management is key on your farm. You have to make sure you focus on management, because if you don't, you're going to get this interest in goat farming. They'll call you that these things are passing away, these goats are passing away, this one is sick, you're spending more than you are getting in. And remember, goat farming, you have to first invest, then after some time, that's when you start earning profit from your goats. So if you are investing more and you find that your whole budget of your monthly budget is all going to your goats because you don't know how to manage, and people are asking for a lot of money from your farm, and vets are coming every time, and vets are not cheap. So you find that you're getting less interest on your farm because you're not taking care of management. So train your workers, train yourself, yes, research, you understand, and look for better workers on your farm. And also, understand, most of you I know who pay these workers. Some of you, yes, you think you're paying them enough, but the money we give in Uganda is not that enough. So when you're in abundance and you have a lot of money, you can sometimes bring them something, or you can give them extra money when you have, because these are the people who are taking care of your millions. You find a person has invested like 100 million on the goat farm. You understand? He's investing 100 million on the goat farm, and he doesn't want to invest in the workers. Now you have to also invest in these workers. Because, for example, mine, I'm sorry for making this video lengthy, but I want you to understand. But for my workers here, some have their pigs up there, so they are taking care of their pigs. I'm not stopping them from taking care of their pigs. Some have chicken here. It's okay for them to have such things, because it encourages them to stay on your farm, and also it makes them happy because they also have things to take care of. It's not only your farm that they have to take care of, they have their families and so forth. So management is very key on your farm. Make sure you manage your farms. Then lastly, lastly is source of information. Most of us are excited. You find that you are so excited in doing goat farming, then you land on someone who will con you. I can say con you. Some are conned and their money is taken away, or some invest in things in a farm because of excitement, not because out of research. Of course, excitement and passion has to be there, but also research has to be there. Let me give you a story. You know, for me, I'd started what? I'd started broilers. You understand? A friend of mine, of course, it was not conning. A friend of mine told me that broilers have a lot of money and so forth. It got me excited, and I was like, let's move, let's enter like pros, like commandos. I entered the business. My friend, hey. Ooh, I knocked the bus. So, I knocked the bus because I never did my research. I did it out of excitement and out of other people telling me there's money in broilers, hens. You understand? I entered. I'm not saying that broilers don't make money. No, broilers make money, a lot of money. But it's because I was unprepared. It was out of excitement. So source of information, you have to be careful. The information may be good, but make sure you make the research. It's not that they are conning you. Sometimes it may come from your friends, from a person who thinks you are going to make money in goat farming, but because for you are excited, you just put all your money in goat farming, and when things don't work out, you start complaining that goats don't make money. Then you start spreading the news to people that goats, you see goats die. If you put your money, goats will die. You understand? The kids die like there is no tomorrow. Kids are dying everywhere. You understand? So you find that you're discouraged, and you're discouraging the people who want to start goat farming because you never did the due diligence, you never did the research, you never asked around, you never visited farms from experienced farmers, and so forth. So make sure that where you get information before you're going to start a farm is very good, you understand? And also don't just watch one video and get excited and go and start goat farming. No, make your research, visit farms, don't visit only one farm, visit many farms, do research, get the land that is good for goats to, like high places, like hilly places. I'm sure all lands can do goat farming, but some lands are more advantageous. So don't just start far. We call it don't start far. Just make your research, get credible information, and get good breeds, do good management, and you'll find that you are making it in goat farming. And remember, goat farming takes time. It's not just entering and making money. No, it needs a lot of patience and a lot of investment. So don't just start in 1 year, you're not making money and you're like, let me jump out. No, be patient. As we have been in here for 1 year, we are going to the second year, we are about to finish the second year, but we are just seeing kids coming and we are not ready even to sell because we don't have enough capital, or because we are waiting for the goats to multiply. I'm hearing some goat coughing, so that when we are going to work on it, cough and flu, I've had it coughing. So those are the challenges that are in goat farming. They shouldn't discourage you as a goat farmer. Don't be discouraged of these challenges. They are everywhere. In every business there are challenges. Now like this one here, it has its own challenge. Her mother died, but we are still taking care of it. It will make it. I'll keep showing you how it has made it day by day, or week by week, or month by month. So thanks for watching. Share, like, and so forth. We can make it in goat farming. We can make it big in goat farming. I want to be there and I'm like, I want to export 100 million or 1 million goats. And I'm like, Kejo Farms, how many goats do you have? Oh, this farm, you can mention your farm. How many goats do you have? And we just create those numbers and we export. Just easy and that. Or we can just create our own companies and we start selling our goats. Dream big, dream big. That's what I can say. Thanks for watching. Kare.